Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back for maths class. In last video, we had solved the examples of x number 5.1 till question number 8. Today, we'll solve examples of exercise number 5.1, question number 9 onwards. So, while listening and watching video, please don't write anything at that time. Listen it carefully, understand the concepts. Tomorrow, I will send the PDF to you. From PDF, you will see the steps and note down in your notebook. And after that, once again, you try to solve all the examples in your rough notebook as a practice. Question number 9. In the adjoining figure is given to you. On the basis of this figure, few questions are asked here. First question, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? See in the figure, angle 1 is AOC. Angle 2 is COE. These two figures are here. Angle 1 AOC, angle 2 is COE. So we need to identify, are these two angles adjacent or not? And we know the rules for the adjacent, that common vertex should be there, one common arm should be there, and non-common arms should be either of the common arm. That three conditions we have to see when we are going to identify the given angles are adjacent or not. So we'll see these two angles. In both the angles AOC and COE, O is the common vertex. Clear? First condition is applicable. Then OC is the common arm for both the angles. This is your angle 1, angle 2. In both the angle, OC is the common arm. Now, non-common arms, OA and OE, both are the either of OC. Clear? One is OC एक साइड इसमें है और एक OC के इस साइड है. Clear? Clear? Again I'm repeating कि हमें देखना है कि एंगल 1 और 2 एडजेसेंट है कि नहीं. तो हमारी फर्स्ट कंडीशन क्या है कि दोनों में कॉमन वर्टेक्स चाहिए. सो O is the common vertex for angle AOC and angle COE. Clear? Second thing, we need to find the common arm. One common side should be there between two angles. So in AOC and COE, OC is the common arm. Clear? Third thing about the non-common arm. So OE is the non-common arm and OA is also the non-common arm. तो आपकी non-common arm जो है, एक common arm के इस साइड है, एक common arm के इस साइड है. Clear? It means all the three conditions are applicable. It means angle 1 and 2 both are adjacent to each other. Clear? Now, we'll see the next question. Angle AOC and angle AOE. AOC and AOE. अब आप देखो AOE के अंदर ही AOC बना हुआ है. AOCE क्या है आपका? 1 और 2 दोनों मिला के आपका AOE है. दिख रहा है आपको? एंगल 1 और एंगल 2 अगर दोनों को कंबाइन कर दो तो क्या बनता है? AOE. ठीक है. और सेकंड एंगल कौन सा बोला है? AOC. अब AOC क्या है? एंगल 1 है. और AOE क्या है? एंगल 1+2 है. 1+2 को अगर हम पूरा मिक्स करते हैं तो AOE बनता है. ठीक है. और AOC क्या है? सिर्फ आपका एंगल 1. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? एंगल AOE के अंदर AOC आ रहा है. क्लियर? AOE के अंदर AOC आ रहा है. देखिए ये पूरा AOE है, इसके अंदर ये AOC आ रहा है. तो एडजेसेंट एंगल्स के अंदर एक एंगल दूसरे एंगल के अंदर कभी नहीं आता है. इसका मतलब ये एडजेसेंट हुए क्या? नहीं हुए. इनकी कॉमन वर्टेक्स है AOC और AOE. इनमें कॉमन वर्टेक्स क्या है? O. O इज द कॉमन वर्टेक्स. क्लियर? एंड OA इज द कॉमन आर्म. AOC एंड AOE दोनों में AO क्या है? आपकी कॉमन आर्म है. बट ये जो दो नॉन कॉमन आर्म्स है वो क्या होना चाहिए? इधर साइड ऑफ द कॉमन आर्म. कॉमन आर्म के एक इस साइड चाहिए, एक इस साइड चाहिए, पर यहाँ पे दोनों आजू बाजू में है. क्लियर? क्लियर? तो कंडीशंस आर नॉट गोइंग टू एप्लीकेबल हियर. बट सिंपली इन द फर्स्ट थिंग ओनली वी हैड सीन दैट AOC जो है AOE के अंदर आ रहा है और एक एंगल दूसरे एंगल के अंदर नहीं आता है व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू आइडेंटिफाई द adjacent angles. Clear? So AOC and AOE both are not adjacent to each other. See the third one, COE. Be careful beta while you are going to identify the angles. Continuously see in the figure. When I am taking the name of the angles, please see in the figure. Next is COE. COE. Okay. Then EOD. EOD. अब COE क्या है? एंगल 2 है, ठीक है. देन EOD क्या है? 3+4 है. तो 2 + 3 + 4 तीनों को मिला के मिक्स किया तो कितना बनता है? पूरा ये स्ट्रेट लाइन बनती है DC. सो स्ट्रेट लाइन मीन्स व्हाट? सब स्ट्रेट एंगल, दैट इज सब 180 डिग्री. क्लियर? इट मीन्स ये एंगल 2 एंगल 3 + 4 क्या कंबाइन है? हियर एंगल 3 + 4 इज कंबाइंड एंड वी हैड मेक द वन एंगल. विच एंगल? EOD. क्लियर? तो अब आप भूल जाओ इसको. फॉरगेट फॉर द रे OB. इमेजिन करो यहाँ पे OB है ही नहीं, ये डायरेक्टली EOD इतना फिगर है आपके पास. क्लियर? EOD इज योर वन एंगल and COE is your another angle. Clear? So we need to identify, can these two angles make a linear pair? Yes. COE plus EOD. When we combine both, they are going to make a straight angle CD. Clear? And straight angle means what? 180 degree. Clear? So COE and EOD both are going to form a linear pair. Clear? Angle 2 एक है, 3 + 4 ये एक ही कंबाइन एंगल है, तो ये पूरा एंगल क्या बनेगा हमारा? 180 का. क्लियर? सो दिस इज अ लीनियर पेयर. नाउ fourth part of this question number 9 are BOD and DOA supplementary. Now supplement means what? Sum of two angles should be equals to 180 degree. Now see, where is angle BOD? BOD, that is angle number 4. Then DOA, that is angle number 5. So when we add angle number 4 and 5, can we get a pair of supplementary angles? Yes, because BOD plus DOA is equals to BOA. Complete straight line we are getting. Clear? So 4 + 5 is equals to 180. It's a linear pair also. Clear? And they are the adjacent angles also. So angle BOD and DOA are supplementary angles. Clear? Next one is angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 4. See, angle 1 is completely opposite to angle 4 or not? Just look in the figure. 1 and 4. Yes, 1 and 4 are exactly opposite to each other. So angle 1 and 4 are vertically opposite angles. Clear? Now, what is the vertically opposite angle of 5? Now for the 5, which angle will be vertically opposite to angle 5? Now here is angle 5 and opposite to angle 5 is 2 also and 3 also. But we can't say 2 and 3 both are vertically opposite to angle 5. Will you say like this? What we'll do? We'll combine these two. Clear? 2 + 3 will combine. So this angle 5, which is angle 5? AOD. Clear? Angle 5 is AOD. So for AOD, COB is the vertically opposite angles. Clear? Because for the angle 5, 2 and 3 both are vertically opposite angles. Both are combinedly vertically opposite angles. Clear? So when we add 2 and 3, when we add angle 2 and angle 3, this becomes one complete angle. Clear? So angle 2 means what? COE. And angle 3 means what? EOB. So when you combine COE and EOB, will get COB. Clear? जब हम दोनों को मिक्स करेंगे तो ये बीच की लाइन हट जाएंगी, ये पूरा एक एंगल बन जाएगा. क्लियर? व्हेन यू कंबाइन दिस COE एंड EOB, जब आप इन दोनों को कंबाइन करोगे, मिक्स करोगे, तो आपका ये पूरा 2 + 3 मिलके एक एंगल बन जाएगा कंप्लीट. ये बीच की लाइन हट जाएंगी, तो ये पूरा एंगल COB जो है AOD को वर्टिकली अपोजिट होगा. क्लियर? सो एंगल 5 मीन्स व्हाट? AOD. एंगल 5 मीन्स व्हाट? AOD. Clear? So vertically opposite angle of AOD is COB. Clear? Clear? For angle 5, COB is the vertically opposite angle. Clear all of you? Good. Question number 10. Indicate which pair of angles are vertically opposite angles and linear pairs. So first of all, we'll find which pair of angles are vertically opposite angles. Now see in the figure. We need to find all the vertically opposite angle pairs. Clear? Now all of you see in the figure. We'll start from angle 1. For angle 1, which is vertically opposite angle? See exactly which angle is in front of angle 1. So in front of angle 1, that is in a vertical form, opposite, exactly opposite, not the left side, not the right side. Exactly in front of 1, we need to identify vertically opposite. Clear? Vertical opposite means what? We want to see just who is exactly opposite to that. Not left side, not right side. Exactly opposite, in front of that. Clear? So which angle is exactly in front of angle 4? Angle 4. So angle 1, and in front of angle 1, angle 4 is there. Clear? So 1 and 4, angle 1 and angle 4, both are vertically opposite angles. Clear? Angle 1 and angle 4, both are vertically opposite angles. It's up to you. You can say angle 4 is vertically opposite to 1, or you can say angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 4. One and the same thing. So this is the one pair. Now we'll go for the next pair. Now angle 5. Angle 5 is vertically opposite to what? Angle 5 is vertically opposite to angle 2 plus 3. See, in previous example we had seen, here names are not given. So in previous example, names was given. So we just got the name by combining these two angles. Clear? Now instead of name, just we combine this. So angle 5 is vertically opposite to angle 2 plus 3. Clear? Angle 2 plus angle 3. So when we combine this 2 and 3, we'll get the vertically opposite angle of 5. Clear? So you can't say angle 5 is vertically opposite to angle 2. Angle 5 is vertically opposite to angle 3. Clear? Angle 5 is not separately vertically opposite to them. When you combine 3 plus 2, then only they are going to vertically opposite to 5. Clear? Clear all of you? So angle 1 is vertically opposite to angle 4 and angle 5 is vertically opposite to angle 3 plus angle 2. Clear? Combining this then only. Next, you need to find the linear pair. Linear pair means what? Sum should come 180 degree. So angle 1 plus angle 5 is equals to 180. Clear? So angle 1 and angle 5. Then angle 5 and angle 4, they are going to make a straight angle. Clear? This 5 and this 4, they are forming one straight line. So angle 5 and angle 4, they are going to make a linear pair. Clear? If we talk about 1 and 2, so 1 and 2 are not making 180 degree. Clear? Then if we talk about 2 and 3, again they are going to make the obtuse angle. They are not making a straight angle, 2 and 3. Clear? 3 and 4 also, they are not making the straight angle. They are making the obtuse angle. Clear? So we need to find the pair of angles which are going to form linear pair. And linear pair means what? Sum should be equals to 180. Clear? So which are the pairs? 1 and 5. Clear? And 5 and 4. These have a common vertex and also have non-common arms opposite to each other. So they are forming the linear pairs. Question number 11. In the following figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reason. It's very simple. I told you, when you are going to identify the adjacent angles, you have to keep 3 properties in your mind. 3 things in your mind. First one, they should have the common vertex. Both angles should have the common vertex. Second thing, they should have the common arm. And third thing, non-common arm should be either side of common arm. Clear? So we'll first check the first property, that angle 1 and angle 2 are both have the common vertex. See, for angle 1, this is the vertex, and for angle 2, this is the vertex. From here only it is clear that angle 1 and angle 2 both are having separate vertex. They are not having the common vertex. Clear? So first point is not applicable. Clear? From the first point only it is clear that both are not adjacent because they are not having the common vertex. So we will not go for the second thing. Clear? Simple. From first thing, it is clear that both are not having the common vertex. So angle 1 and 2 both are not adjacent to each other. Clear? Simple. 1 mark question. Question number 12. Find the value of the angles x, y and z in each of the following. Now figure is given to you. We need to find the value of x, y, z. So it is very simple to find the values of unknown variables because we had learned about the different kind of angles. Clear? And using this vertically opposite angles, adjacent angles, linear pairs, using this angles only regarding, and I told you how to identify these angles, what are the rules for these angles, what kind of properties these angles are going to follow. So we need to apply all these things while we are going to find the value of unknown variables. See the first example. See in the figure, we need to find the value of x, y, z. So say very simple. X is exactly opposite to 55 degree. Clear? X is exactly opposite to 55 degree. And I told you, vertically opposite angles are equal in measure. So the value of angle x will be 55 degree. Clear? Since x and 55 degree are vertically opposite angles, so angle x is equals to 55 degree. Got the value of x? Clear? Now we'll find the value of y and z. Now x and y both are going to form a linear pair. Clear? When you combine x and y, you're going to get a linear pair. Linear pair means what? When we add these two angles, sum equals to 180 degree. Clear? So x plus y is equals to 180 as this is the linear pair. Now value of x, you know, 55. So 55 plus angle y is equals to 180 degree. Now we need to find the value of angle y. Angle y is equals to 180 minus 55 degree. Clear? And y is equals to 125 degree. Got the value of y. Now your y is 125 degree. Now what about z? Again, z is vertically opposite to y. It means whatever value of y is there, same value is for angle z. Clear? So angle z is equals to 125 degree as y and z both are vertically opposite angles. Clear? Now second part of question number 12. Again we need to find the values of unknown variables, that is the value of x, y and z. See in the figure here, z is exactly opposite to 40 degree. Clear? So angle z is equals to 40 degree as vertically opposite angles. Clear? How you are getting the value? You need to specify the reason why angle z is equals to 40 degree. Clear? Reasons are also having the marks. So without fail, write down the reasons. Clear? Give the reasons, it's important. So angle z is equals to 40 degree. Why? Vertically opposite angles. Clear? Z is exactly vertically opposite to 40 degree. Now z plus y, see here, z plus y forming a linear pair, z plus y is forming a linear pair. So z plus y is equals to 180 degree. Clear? So I can write z angle z plus angle y or angle y plus angle z is equals to 180 linear pair. Clear? See the step. Angle y plus angle z is equals to 180. Y linear pair. Now y will be here. I will shift z this side and I know value of angle z is 40 degree. So 180 minus 40, it will come 140 degree. Clear? So value of angle y is 140 degree. Clear? Now what about x? What about x? Is x is vertically opposite to y? No. So how will you find the value of x? See, you know that when I will add these three, 25, x and 40, when I will add these three angles, I am going to get a one straight angle, that is 180 degree I am going to get. Clear? So 40 plus x plus 25 is equals to 180. Clear? When you combine these three, you are going to get a straight angle. Clear? So add 40 and 25, subtract from 180, you will get the value of x. Clear? See here, 40 degree plus x plus 25 is equals to 180 degree. Which property we had applied here? angles on a straight line because this is a straight line. Clear? This line is a straight line. Clear? This is a complete straight line, and straight line means what? 180 degree. So when you combine all these three angles, you will get the 180 degree. So 25 plus x plus 40 is equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now I'll add 40 and 25. 40 plus 25 is equals to 65. So 65 plus x is equals to 180. I'll shift 65 to the right side. So angle x is equals to 180 minus 65 is equals to 115 degree. Clear? What I did? Z is exactly vertically opposite to 40. So value of z is 40 degree. Z plus y, linear pair. So z plus y is equals to 180. From 180, I will subtract the value of z. I will get the value of y. Clear? Then this 40 degree, x and 25. All three together going to form a straight line. Straight line means what? 180 degree. Clear? So 40 plus 25, that is 65. I will subtract this 65 from 180. I will get the value of x. Clear? See, these examples are very simple. Just thing is that you need to do the practice. Clear? Every day at least you solve 5 to 6 examples. And now you are not having the school. You are having too much time. So please do the practice every day. Repeat all the examples of your exercise in rough notebook. Last example of this exercise. In the adjoining figure, name the following pairs of angles. Now figure is given to you. You have to find the pair of angles. Directly we need to write the pairs only. See the first question. Obtuse vertically opposite angles. Now see, we need to find pair of vertically opposite angles. And all of you know what is the vertically opposite angles. But condition is given, the pair which you are going to find vertically opposite, that both the angles should be obtuse. Obtuse means what? More than 90, less than 180. Clear? So we need to find the obtuse angles which are vertically opposite. Clear? See, AOB and DOC, these both are vertically opposite, but both are not obtuse. Clear? They are vertically opposite, but they are not obtuse. So this kind of pair will not find. We need to find the pair where both the angles are obtuse. Clear? So see here, angle AOD. Got all of you angle AOD? AOD. ये E को भूल जाओ आप, E यहाँ पे है ही नहीं. अज्यूम करो कि यहाँ पे E नहीं है. क्या है? AOD. Clear? AOD आपका obtuse angle है पूरा. Now vertically opposite to AOD, what will come? BOC. Clear? AOD का vertically opposite क्या होगा? BOC. Clear? So vertically opposite angle of AOD is BOC and both are obtuse. Clear? Next, adjacent complementary angle. Now you need to find the adjacent. All of you know what is adjacent, but that pair of adjacent should be complementary, and complement means what? 90 degree. Clear? So when you add the pair of adjacent angles, your total should come 90 degree. Clear? So see where we are getting angle of 90, and you should divide in two parts. See, EOA. Got it? EOA. EOA and AOB. Clear? See, complete this EOB. EOB is 90 degree, and this 90 degree is divided into two parts, two angles. Clear? Both the angles, these two angles, this EOA and AOB, having common vertex O, common arm AO, and these two are the non-common arms. Clear? Either of side OA. Clear? It means all conditions are applicable, and when you add these two angles, you are getting a right angle, that is the complementary angle. Clear? So here we need to find the pair of adjacent angles which are complementary. Clear? Complement means what? दोनों पेयर्स को जब हम ऐड करेंगे, दोनों एंगल्स को जब हम ऐड करेंगे, तो टोटल कितनी चाहिए? 90. तो हमको ऐसी पेयर फाइंड करनी है एडजेसेंट की जिनको ऐड करने के बाद राइट एंगल बने. क्लियर? तो ये यहाँ दिख रहा है हमको EOA and AOB. Both are adjacent, and when we add this both, we are going to get an angle EOB which is 90 degree. Clear? So what is the pair? EOA and AOB. Third one, equal supplementary angles. Yes, this kind of example we had solved. That we need to find the equal supplementary. Equal means what? Supplementary means what? Sum should be 180 डिग्री. दो एंगल्स को मिलाकर टोटल कितनी चाहिए? 180. तभी हम बोलते हैं सप्लीमेंट्री. क्लियर? तो दोनों इक्वल बोला है. इक्वल बोला मतलब दोनों इक्वल एंगल्स चाहिए जिनको ऐड करने पर 180 चाहिए. तो 90 प्लस 90. क्लियर? जब हम दो राइट एंगल्स को ऐड करेंगे तो वो बनेंगे सप्लीमेंट्री. और दोनों 90 90 मीन्स व्हाट? दोनों इक्वल. क्लियर? तो इक्वल सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल्स बोला है. दोनों हमको इक्वल एंगल लेने हैं, दोनों सेम एंगल लेने हैं ताकि वो 180 बने. क्लियर? तो देखो वहां पे दो राइट एंगल्स कौन से हैं? EOB. क्लियर? EOB is 90 degree and EOD, that is also 90. Clear? So this is the pair EOB, EOD, both are 90. 90 plus 90 is 180. So this pair is supplementary pair of angles. Clear? Now next one, unequal supplementary angles. Again we need to find the pair of supplementary angles. कि when you add the two angles it should come 180, but दोनों angles की value unequal चाहिए. जैसे कि एक 100 है तो एक 80 चाहिए, अगर एक 110 है तो एक 70 का चाहिए. यानी दोनों की वैल्यू अलग चाहिए बट ऐड करने पर 180 आना चाहिए. क्लियर? पहले क्या था? इक्वल. इक्वल मतलब दोनों 90 90 के लेने थे. अब हमको दोनों 90 90 नहीं लेना है, दोनों की वैल्यू अलग चाहिए बट दोनों को प्लस करने पर 180 आना चाहिए. क्लियर? सो अगेन वी टू फाइंड द सप्लीमेंट्री एंगल. क्लियर? सी ए, अब स्ट्रेट देखो BOD, ये BOD दिख रहा है आपको, स्ट्रेट लाइन है. तो BOD को दो पार्ट्स में हमको डिवाइड करना है. कैसे करूंगा मैं? AOB, ये हो गया एक छोटा सा एंगल. सेकंड एंगल AOD. क्लियर? आप लोग मिस्टेक क्या करते हो? आप लोग BOA लेते हो और EOD लेते हो, तो बीच का पार्ट कहाँ गया? ये तो छूट गया, कट गया. काटना नहीं है, आपको पूरा कंबाइन करना है. क्लियर? सेमी सर्कल बनना चाहिए. क्लियर? तो क्या होगा हमारा? BOA है एक ये पार्ट, BOA. सेकंड एंगल क्या होगा? AOD. क्लियर? BOA AOD. क्लियर? ये एक पेयर हो गई. और यहां देखो DOC है, DOC एक, COB दूसरा एंगल है. तो ये पेयर भी क्या है? आपकी सप्लीमेंट्री है. सो एनी वन पेयर यू कैन राइट. क्लियर? एनी वन पेयर यू कैन राइट. क्लियर? दिस AOB and EOD, sorry AOB and AOD one pair, DOC and COB one pair. Clear? It's up to you how you're naming. You can write BOA also and AOD also, or you can say AOB also and AOD also. Clear? Just name it properly. Last part, adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair. Adjacent angle means what? All of you know. So we need to find the pair of adjacent angles, but they should not form linear pair. Linear pair means what? कि दोनों पेयर में जो दोनों एंगल्स है उनको प्लस करने पर 180 नहीं आना चाहिए, 180 से कम आना चाहिए. तो ऐसी पेयर हमको फाइंड करनी है. क्लियर? एडजेसेंट एंगल्स की पेयर फाइंड करनी है बट पेयर को ऐड करने पर 180 नहीं आना चाहिए. ऐसी पेयर फाइंड करनी चाहिए. क्लियर? सी AOB है, AOB, AOB and AOE. I'm repeating, AOB AOE है लीनियर पेयर. 180 है क्या? नहीं, 180 से कम है, तो एक पेयर हो गई. नेक्स्ट पेयर देखो AOE. क्लियर? AOE एंड EOD, ये भी एडजेसेंट एंगल्स है और 180 से कम है. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट पेयर देखो EOD and DOC, EOD and DOC. क्लियर? दोनों देखो लीनियर पेयर है क्या? नहीं, 180 से कम है, मीन्स एडजेसेंट एंगल्स भी है और लीनियर पेयर भी नहीं है. तो दिस थ्री पेयर्स वी आर गेटिंग हियर. क्लियर? सो दिस एग्जांपल इज वेरी इजी. लिटिल बिट यू विल गेट कंफ्यूज, बट प्लीज read each and every word carefully, see in the figure, highlight it, and you will get the answers. First time you'll get the confused, but when you solve it twice or thrice, it's very clear for you. So please do the practice of this example. It's must, and this example is every time coming in the exam. So please do the practice of this example. So here we had completed our first exercise. Hope you had already solved the first 8 examples and did the practice. Now solve the remaining examples, that is from 9 till 14. And example number 14 is very important as per the exam point of view. So please do the practice of all examples. All are very simple if your concept is clear. Thank you.